Liam Payne's father, Geoff Payne, has recently expressed a sense of relief after months of enduring legal and emotional turmoil following the tragic death of his son, former One Direction star Liam Payne. The emotional journey for Geoff and his family has been marked by a series of legal battles, particularly a lawsuit filed against him by Roger Noers, an Argentinian businessman who had been with Liam during his final days in Buenos Aires. The lawsuit, which was initially filed in January 2025, accused Geoff Payne of defamation. Roger Noers claimed that Geoff made false statements that harmed his reputation, specifically regarding his relationship with Liam and his actions leading up to the tragic incident. In the lawsuit, Roger alleged that the statements made by Geoff were false, contained material omissions, and many parts were not based on personal knowledge. The businessman argued that his relationship with Liam was misinterpreted, emphasizing that he and Liam were simply mutual friends and that he had no legal responsibility for Liam's well-being during the time of the incident. In a dramatic turn of events, Roger Noers filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit in February 2025, months after the charges against him had been dropped. The court proceedings revealed that the charges against Roger Noers, which had initially been brought in December 2024 for manslaughter, were officially dropped in February 2025. The dismissal of charges against him came as a relief, and Roger voluntarily dismissed his defamation lawsuit against Geoff Payne. The motion to dismiss was filed with the statement that the lawsuit was voluntarily dismissed without prejudice, meaning it could potentially be refiled in the future, but for now, the legal matter had been resolved. The entire situation began when Liam Payne's death shocked the world on October 16, 2024. The beloved singer passed away in Buenos Aires under tragic circumstances. His sudden death left his fans, friends, and family devastated. Liam had been staying at a hotel in Buenos Aires, and it was reported that Roger Noers had been with him in his final days. Initially, there were suspicions surrounding the circumstances of Liam's death, leading to investigations into whether those around him had acted negligently. Liam's death was ultimately confirmed as a result of polytrauma, which typically refers to multiple traumatic injuries sustained in an incident. The cause of death was determined by authorities, but questions remained regarding the responsibility of those in Liam's care during his final days. This sparked a wave of public scrutiny directed at the people who had been close to him during this time, including Roger Noers, hotel manager Gilda Martin, and receptionist Esteban Grassi. All three individuals had faced legal issues related to Liam's death. Roger's defamation lawsuit was one of the most prominent legal matters in the aftermath of Liam's tragic passing. In response to the accusations, Geoff Payne strongly denied any wrongdoing and any claims of defamation. In his legal defense, Geoff Payne stated that Roger was part of a care group for Liam and had a responsibility to keep him occupied and safe, as Liam had been in a vulnerable position in the days leading up to his death. Geoff Payne's legal team also emphasized that any statements made about Roger were not meant to harm his reputation but were based on the information that was available at the time. In addition to Roger Noers, charges against the hotel manager, Gilda Martin, and receptionist Esteban Grassi were also dropped after a court hearing in February 2025. The legal outcomes were met with mixed reactions, as some questioned whether justice had been fully served in the case of Liam's untimely death. While the charges were dropped, the tragic loss of a young and talented artist left a lasting impact on his fans and loved ones. The burial of Liam Payne took place in Amersham, England, on November 20, 2024. The ceremony was an emotional event attended by close family, friends, and colleagues who had shared in Liam's journey throughout his career. Despite the legal battles and the tragic circumstances surrounding his death, Liam's legacy as a beloved figure in the music industry remains intact, with tributes pouring in from fans and fellow artists alike. For Geoff Payne, the resolution of the lawsuit brought a degree of closure, but the grief over the loss of his son remains. The legal challenges, although now behind him, have been a reminder of the immense strain and pain that families often endure when faced with a public tragedy. The Payne family, particularly Geoff, now looks to heal and honor Liam's memory, holding on to the love and admiration that Liam garnered throughout his life and career. Liam's tragic death, the legal battles that followed, and the resolution of the defamation lawsuit highlight the complexities of navigating grief, legal proceedings, and the quest for justice in the aftermath of such a heartbreaking event. While the lawsuits have been dismissed, the impact of Liam's passing will continue to reverberate through the lives of those who knew and loved him, as well as the fans who were touched by his music and presence in the world. As the Payne family continues to process their loss, the world will remember Liam Payne not just for his musical talent, but for the kindness, charm, and spirit that endeared him to millions of people around the globe. The legal matters surrounding his death may have been settled, but the emotional journey for his family is one that will take time to heal.